Hello, this is Docg again. I'm trying to get out to the advertisers out there, people that want to advertise on radio, internet radio, either via website or audio. Please contact me at any time. I'm at admin, ADMIN, at hamiltonradio.net. I will assure you that your music, that your audio ad will get played up to 4 times a day. And I will also make sure that you either have a banner, and we can do that all for $25 a month. And, you know, with that said, I think that's pretty reasonable in today's economy. And there's no contracts to sign, of course, and you can just do it via PayPal. You can send me $25 a month to admin at hamiltonradio.net via PayPal. And if you're not satisfied with after a month or two or whatever, just send me an email saying that you no longer wish to advertise. I mean, it's just that you just try it. If it doesn't work for you, then nobody's complaining and nobody's going to hold you to anything. There's no contracts or nothing like that, so we don't have to worry about that. But I can tell you that you will be getting a lot of people going to your website, and they will be checking it out. So if you're interested in doing advertising with me, let me know. I also am going to be doing some videos here on YouTube, as well as for community, as far as helping people with computer problems, because I'm a good computer technician. I went to school for it. I worked with many people. Actually wanted to I was going to teach it. I got actually in front of the class. Our teacher didn't show up the one day, and I was teaching. Our teacher that I was when I was teaching was actually the teacher was an IP address person, which basically all he knew. He didn't really know the inner workings of Windows, or how the registry files all work together. In each Windows module, how the how Windows looks at each registry file before it actually boots up, and how you can go in the background of each boot or in safe mode or something like that. Now, when you go to forums and you go to blogs and you go to other things, they have links on there. You click on the links, and when you click on the links, you can either do two things. You can either hope and pray that you get an accurate link that's going to be good information and not lead you down another path of garbage, or it's going to be a website or somebody trying to sell you something. I can assure you, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help. And the programs that I use are free. They're always free. They're easy to use, and they work very well. One I will tell you about right now is called ESET, and they have an online scanner. So if you have an antivirus protector, whether it's McAfee or Norton, I use AVG. But you know what? AVG is a good program. A lot of them are great programs, but they don't always find the viruses, because the viruses change their names. There's some that are on time delay. There's some that are very tricky when it comes to finding a virus. It's spyware. Adware is like that as well. Even the spyware removers have been altered, some of them. When you download them, or the ones that you have, the spyware that gets installed through Facebook, Skype, instant messengers, Yahoo, MSN, anywhere, they can rename the files that upload the new data files to upgrade or update the spyware removers. So it's very important that you have a great online scanner like ESET, and you can Google ESET online scanner and just go there, click on it, download it, and it scans your whole computer, and it will find something if there's something there. If there's nothing there, be happy about it, because it would find it. The other programs, unless you pay for a real good program, sometimes you don't get what you pay for either. So you got to remember that Google, I say this, I say this because most of it's true. I knew a person that actually worked for one of the virus companies, and he had told me that a lot of the websites and search engines were actually installing viruses in your computer. Now you say, why would they do that? Well, they do that because if you install a virus in your computer, you're going to look for how to get rid of it, right? So what a great way to create a problem, and then a great way to sell the product for the company that is buying into the advertising with the company. So Google can now process that as number one. Oh, I'm looking for a virus remover. Oh, here's one right here, and this works. And you click on it, and it gets your virus out. But what you don't know, it was the one that created the virus. It was embedded in the page. It was embedded in the HTML. It was embedded in the JavaScript. It was embedded in the code somewhere. These are the things you have to be very, very aware of and be scared, because if they get your information, like privacy information, if you do online banking, if you do any type of passwords, there are spots in Windows where anybody can retrieve any password if they know how to get into the back door of Windows. I can try to show you how to block that, how to go into your emails, how to create a folder in your emails. So this way you can lock that folder down with a password that they can't get, and you can keep all your vital information in there. Have your computer have a problem, you can go right into that email, pick up all your vital information, and you won't have to worry about anybody stealing anything, because it's not in your computer. It's in your email, and it's locked in email. I love what Facebook and Yahoo and Google are doing now. They're sending messages to your cell phones. So this way it can protect you as well with another email. You always need an alternative email. The best emails I recommend are people with websites. The best emails I recommend are web domain emails, not free emails, web domain. In other words, hamiltonradio.net, Hamilton Radio admin at Hamilton Radio is my .net would be my domain. So that's the best email to have. I go in there. I can go in there and change anything I want. I don't have to worry about anybody getting in there other than getting through the server. And the server's locked down. They can't get in the server. They can't get in your router if you lock your router down. They can't get in your computer if you use a program like Zone Alarm. You can use the free Zone Alarm program. But remember, when you use that, it blocks a lot of the stuff that you do. So you have to go in there and configure it and tell it what you want to send and what you don't want it to send. But it'll tell you who's trying to come in on what port. And, you know, because every computer's literally got thousands of ports. And all the computers, whether it's Apple, Dell, and they're secure, but they're only secured to a certain point. And 128-bit encryption. Some are more secure at other bits. Windows 7 has a lot of holes. Windows XP has a lot of holes. When you think that you blocked a couple holes up and you know, oh, I stopped that and we'll release the next Windows, there's still holes in there. And the technicians and the ones that actually program Windows do that because they want to be able to get into the holes. They want to be able to get into, like we say, the back door to find certain things. So why am I telling you all this? If it's because this is the information I want to get to you, the people out there that need to know. You can have a free program on your computer that gets out everything, but you have to know the right ones to get. Have to know which ones conflict with one another and which ones work best on which module, which program as far as Windows XP. You know, I know several people that still have Windows 98 and Windows ME. And it's just, it's, you know, in today's age, you know, I got Windows 7 computers, I got Windows XP, but there's a lot of them that have the older computers. So we have to understand that. I'll go into other videos about web design, how to create a website that doesn't have a lot of flashy graphics on it. And, you know, I always say keep it simple, which is KISS, keep it simple, stupid. but that's pretty much the way that people see things. If you don't put text links up there, if you don't put certain things up there, they won't see them. I don't want to get off track here. All right, get back to the viruses. If you have a problem, I have an Ask Docg right on hamiltonradio.net. So if you have a problem, you suspect you have a virus, contact me, Ask Docg, and you can go to hamiltonradio.net and admin at hamiltonradio.net and just type in subject Ask Docg, and I will be able to give you any information on music. If I don't know, I'll get the information to you. I can get you information on computers. I can definitely most of the time answer 90% of the questions. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't explain to be, but my knowledge is vast in working on cars and computers and in the music industry. So I have basically all that knowledge, and I'd love to share it with you. I'd love to help you. And if I could save you money from going to the Geek Squad, or if I could save you money from going to some of these people that just, basically just take everything out of your computer and reinstall Windows. I mean, there's ways of doing that. You don't have to. You actually don't have to go in and do that. There's a lot of ways to do that. So I'd be glad to share what I have with you. And if you want to share something with me, please do. Again, admin at hamiltonradio.net, and my program's called Ask Docg. Music questions, computer questions, comments, anything. We want them all. Bring them to me. Thanks for listening. Again, it's all about helping one another, and I hope I helped you with some information. I hope you got some information from me, and you can share it with others. Thank you again. Have a good day.